Your name shall be Jarvis. Come on, Jarvis. Follow me. But we got someone that needs help. Come on. All right, there we go. Butter, be careful. He has a spirit. Ow, that's pokey. All right, let's go get him a potion real quick.
Hello, Jarvis. I bet you thought you'd never see this face again. I'd ask you to come with me, but you have no choice. The boss would like to see you.
Guys, look how absolutely magical the coast is. Oh my gosh. Yesterday we built this, or actually it was 2 days ago we built this this coast here. And look at this. The lightning bugs are going crazy. Oh my gosh. I love it. Welcome to another episode of Sully Side Quest. My name is Sully. It's my middle name, Sullivan. And every day we play Minecraft. I'm posting. And we read the Bible as we do it. That's coming later at the end of the episode. But today, we're doing another quest. If you look at this, where's my quest book at? Look, we have 3 things that I would like to do today. No in particular order. They're just 3 goals. I want to make a picnic table. I also want to build some street lamps. And I want to maybe, if I have time, work some more on this coast. If not, we'll work on that another time. But today, those are kind of the direction of the episode. And the reason why I want to build street lamps is because I've done something, okay? Off camera, I have built, or organized all of the chests that have been like surrounding this area, as well as the ones that were sitting here. I made sure that this is a lot better. I mentioned last episode, again, sorry, 2 episodes. When I do a Hunger Games, it always like confuses me. The last episode in the world, I mentioned how there's so many chests everywhere and needed to fix that. And so I did. I fulfilled that commitment. And as well, I have worked a little bit on this area. I built a road, y'all. I connected this all the way from that side to this side and added trees on the way. It's a lazy way to build trees. I would like to do something better in the future, but for now, look at this. This is magical. As you walk through here, it's like you're going through a park. And so it had me thinking, I wonder if I could build like a picnic table right here. I don't know. I think that'd be cute. So we're gonna do that today. But before we do that, let's go to bed real quick, and we're gonna start building. Actually, what if we start with the lamps while it's nighttime? Let's do that. I would like to start off starting over here with lamps. I think lighting is something I'm so excited about building. Where should we do it first? Let me think. Okay, so this was our first iteration of the lamp, and I think I'm going to change it up a good bit. I think we're gonna add some more detail to it. I gotta monitor this axe because it's about to break. So of course I did some scouring on Pinterest. That's where I get all of my inspirations for builds for now. And I like this design. So what they have is a design similar to this. I need some scaffolding for this project because we're dealing with fences. And then you have overhang. It eventually goes all the way to the top. Then you have some stairs here. Let's see. Oh, I fell. Clip that. Fell in here. And then I just gotta put the sword out for now. And then you have a trapdoor, a slab, a fence. Actually, put the fence first. We need the fence underneath that's opened. I might need to get on the scaffolding for this. A fence that is opened. A slab. Okay. Golly, I'm sorry. A slab on top. Maybe I can do this. Okay, slab on top. And another Trapdoor. And then where does the light go? It goes right here. Boom. Look at that. That looks nice. That is a crisp, very crisp light post, light lamp. Boom. Yeah. It's right alongside, attached with the wall. That feels natural. I really do like that. This is already looking so cool. I love the archway that it creates here. Let me do this, because I would like to remove some of these lanterns. We're going to have to figure out creative ways to, because I don't want it to have too many lanterns going all the way down here. Yeah, I don't want it to be too abrasive, you know what I mean. All right, I have an idea for this spot to have a different looking lamp. Well, and when I say I have idea, I found a cool build on Pinterest that I like. I'm gonna try to replicate. So it's kind of a rose garden lamp, and so I want to replicate that. We're gonna have to go get some more of this, I assume. Let's remove that. Okay. Actually, we may have just enough trapdoors for what I'm trying to do. No, we don't. We gotta get some more. Sadly. All right, I'm about to go tear down some more trees real quick. Don't you just love a halfway tore down tree? Does that ruin some of y'all's attitude? You know, it could mine, but I'm just not gonna think about it. I got other things to think about. Okay, boom. Trapdoors. Bang. I guess we might need all of them. We're gonna need a lot of trapdoors. Alright, back to the grind. Okay, so what I want to do is have 2 here. We need my scaffolding out. Build up here. I wish it, you know, I don't know the mechanics of scaffolding, but I always say it, like, it feels sometimes awkward building with it. I just was praising it, but then sometimes it feels awkward. We're going to build with this here. Then come out with our fences or our walls. Boom. Wall there. And one wall the other way. There. And place one here. I think there's a wall on this side. We'll see. And then we'll place these around. And I have chains in my inventory for a reason. It's for this build. And this is going to hang down and hold the lanterns. So it's going to be like a hanging lamp. Like so. Like so. And then like so. Yeah. And then you would decorate this bottom half with types of... I just straight up went into my nostril. I meant to scratch it and went like... I'll have to go wash my hands afterwards. And put some bushes in there. I think I have some azalea bushes. That was a hard word. Azalea bushes left over. Here's one right here. How do you get the pink ones to naturally spawn? You know, I have this bush. I may put that instead. With an azalea. We need some cherries. A cherry bush would be really cool. And then maybe some... maybe some... I don't know. Maybe just some regular leaves here. Let's go try this out. I am hungry. Nom nom nom. I wonder if I'm tired of potatoes yet. Potentially not. Kareem, you're just chilling on this this bridge, dude. You really like this bridge. I'm glad you like it. If you could tell me where Kareem is, that would be great. I would like to know where Kareem is. Miss my boy. Maybe he's adventuring out somewhere. I don't know. And maybe... What if we remove this and then make it feel like the back of a bush? Make it around here. Well, this doesn't look good here because it's... Yeah, it doesn't look good there. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe we add some bone meal here to add some grass, but I don't want the tall grass. There we go. I don't know. we'll take it for now. It's going to add some light to this area. All right, last thing I want to look at is potentially building a picnic table right here. I think the picnic table would go goated, which I think I may remove this tree because it's kind of in the way. I may replace it with another tree, but I do like the idea of having shade on this table. All right, so the first thing that we're going to want to have for this table, I'm going to remove some of this so I can have some room for all the other stuff I'm trying to do. There's an apple. The first thing that I would like to do is build some chairs, and this design here of the campfires is exactly, I think, the way that I want to go about making those chairs for there. And then I'm going to get some trap doors, which I think I have here. Yes, perfect. I only need, actually, I'm going to need a lot. So we're going to go here, make some more trap doors with this. We're running out of room very quickly. Build some trap doors here. I think that might be just enough. Let me remove something. We'll remove that. I don't think I need that anymore. All right, and we can put away some of this gray stone, some of the leaves here, some of this foliage, and some of these saplings, so that we can have more room to store some other stuff. Also that nugget. Okay, and we are going to build, this thing. Last thing I need is some fences, from some lightwood fences. That's what I need. I already had some oak, but let's just redo that. It's getting nighttime again, so I want to see what it looks like, all of our lanterns, as we go back over there. I think fences, is it middle, or is it that? That's a gate. That's a gate. Gate, so am I just retrying what no, that's it. Okay. I thought I was retrying the same thing. All right, let's do this. Let's build this picnic table right over here on this little hill. And it looks like we got a lot of saplings left over. All right, so our 4 campfires will be our 4 chairs, which I think we might have to expand a little bit this way with some dirt. Let's do that right now. Let's expand just a tad bit this way so that I can get a little bit of a good look. Kabang and kabang. We're going to need to put that out. I need a bucket. Let me get a bucket. Kareem, you need to come to bed, dude. Why are you all the way over there? Not Kareem. Sorry, Jordan. Like, you need help, don't you? Are you stuck on this? Okay, there we go. But actually, I don't need you here, though. I need you over here. Can you... Oh, he's gone, and there's like a lot of monsters that way. Oh, okay. All right, this is not... This is not a good bed. This is not a good bed, Jordan. You need to go back over here. Oh my goodness. Jordan, this may be a great time to get you in here. You're already over here, so... Could I put you here for now? Will you come in here? Oh, yes, he's coming, he's coming. All right, Jordan, this way. Right this way. Maple. Maple loves getting in people's way. You are so, like, not smart. Aw, Maple's like, I'm going to make sure you go to sleep. I got my bucket, but this guy wants to go at it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Calm yourself down, good sir. Hello, everyone. All my sheepies. Hello, Crispy Bacon. Hello, Geraldine. All right, let's go over here and water these campfires. Okay, so now we're going to build the table. Oh, goodness. Hey, bro. All right, they're still spawning everywhere, which is not good. Is it the right size? I think the middle actually should be here, so the campfires may need to move. We're going to make sure that this gets placed accurately. Yeah, this is going to move in one block here and here. There, and then chairs here. Boom, boom. And then they are going to have backs to them, like chairs. Like so. Yeah, they look like benches. All right. And then this is going to have a table to it, tabletop. Actually, I need to go to the next level, because if we're wanting to build up, then a fence won't like evenly be placed right there. So here, here, and here, and then we're gonna add a cover, because who likes sitting in the direct shade when they eat? I don't. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It didn't work. Maybe here. Come on. No, come on. Okay, that'll work actually. That'll work. I'll just build from here. Gosh, when you're building, so much stuff accumulates in your inventory. I guess that's the mark of a good builder. So a little bit of this. Oh, and then, okay. I think I'm going to want to add some carpet to the top of this. But look, this is already coming together so nicely. All right, so I'm going to dye this wool. That's not enough, I don't think. No, it's not enough. We're going to need one more piece of dye, but then we'll have enough white. We need one more piece of dye. Boom. I'll take you, and there we go. We should have plenty. All right, let's go back over here. Look at me loving scaffolding, and then now I'm building with dirt again. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. I don't know how to do this then. Okay, maybe that doesn't work. We might just have to stick with this, potentially. Okay, so if it went 2 up, maybe these actually need to come down. And then maybe we can build 1 layer down. And let's see. So like this instead. And then I think the carpet should fit on top. I want like the picnic. Did I just hear a pressure plate go off? Man, ever since the Kurds came, I'm kind of like paranoid of so many things. Oops. Boom, boom. Wait. Boom, boom, boom. And then boom, 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 boom. Yeah, but this is the picnic table, and look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. We have all of our little area here. We have our picnic table. We have all of our torches and our lamps over here. Yeah, let me remove that actually. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. We're gonna get to some Bible reading, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. So we've been reading through the entire Bible together, chapter by chapter. We're in the book of Exodus. If you want to join along with us on this journey, then hit that subscribe button, and let's do this together. I believe the Lord will impact you if you just read scripture habitually. Okay, very simple. We're just reading through it. All right, this is chapter 12. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month shall be for you the beginning of months." Why? Because they were exiting Egypt. They're being freed from Egypt, freed from slavery, the Jewish people, the Israelite people during this time. "It shall be the first month of the year for you. Tell all the congregation of Israel that on the 10th day of the month, every man shall take a lamb according to their father's house, a lamb for a household." Why? Well, in the chapter previous, in yesterday's episode, we got word that the Lord was going to pass over pass over Egypt, and all of the firstborn of those in the land would die, just so Pharaoh can see that he is God, and that they should leave. And if the household is too small for a lamb, then he and his nearest neighbor shall take according to the number of persons. According to what can eat, you shall make your count for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male, a year old. You may take it from the sheep or from the goats. You shall keep it until the 14th day of this month, when the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill their lambs at twilight. Then they shall take some of the blood and put it on the 2 doorposts. Okay, let me highlight that right there. And the lintel of the house in which they eat it. They shall eat the flesh that night. Right? Okay, that's another symbolic thing. The reason why I highlighted the blood is that's kind of reminiscent of Jesus dying on the cross and his blood shed for us. and then they shall eat the flesh. That's kind of, obviously we don't eat Christ's flesh, but we do what's called the Lord's Supper, where we eat the bread. And so they eat the flesh to remember the sacrifice. And they roasted on the fire with unleavened bread and bitter herb. And see, there's the bread. So you already have this symbol of bread and flesh here. And bitter herbs they shall eat it. Do not eat any of it raw or boiled in water, but roast it, its head with its legs and its inner parts. And you shall let none of it remain until the morning. Anything that remains until the morning you shall burn. In this manner you shall eat it, with your belt fastened, your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. Okay, look at that. The Lord's Passover. Some people call what we do today the Passover meal. And this is exactly why. For I will pass through the land of Egypt that night, and I will strike all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast, and on all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgments. Look at that. He's calling out all the gods here. He says, I am the Lord. The blood shall be a sign for you. Okay, the blood shall be a sign for you. That's so important. On the houses where you are, and when I see the blood, I will pass over you. So, all right, look at that. That is a symbol of Jesus. Because Jesus' blood passes. Because of Jesus' blood, God's judgment passes over us. And no plague will befall you to destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt. This day shall be for you a memorial day, and you shall keep it as a feast to the Lord throughout your generations, as a statute forever. You shall keep it as a feast. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall remove leaven out of your houses. For if anyone eats what is leavened from the first day until the seventh day, that person shall be cut off from Israel. On the first day you shall hold a holy assembly, and on the seventh day a holy assembly. No work shall be done on these days. But what? Okay, so kind of setting up here the Sabbath. No work shall be done for these days. But what everyone needs to eat, that alone may be prepared for you. And you shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For on this very day I brought your host out of the land of Egypt. Therefore you shall observe this day throughout your generations as a statute forever. In the first month, from the 14th day of the month at evening, you shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at evening. For 7 days no leaven is to be found in your houses. If anyone eats what is leavened, that person will be cut off from the congregation of Israel. Whether he is a sojourner or a native of the land, you shall eat nothing leavened. In all the dwelling places you shall eat unleavened bread. When Moses called all the elders of Israel and said to them, go and select lambs for yourselves according to your clans, and kill the Passover lamb, take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and touch the lintel and the 2 doorposts with the blood that is in the basin. None of you shall go out of the door of his house until the morning, for the Lord will pass through to strike the Egyptians. And when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not allow the destroyer to enter the house to strike you. Right? So it's not God who's doing the killing, but the destroyer. And I don't know exactly who that is or what that means, but it wasn't God doing it. It was something God created. You shall observe this rite as a statute for you and your sons forever. And when you come to the land the Lord will give you, and as he promised, you shall keep this service. And when the children say to you, what do you mean by the service? You shall say, it is a sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, for he passed over the house of the people of Israel in Egypt, when he struck the Egyptians, but spared our houses. And the people bowed their heads and worshipped. Then the people of Israel went and did so, and the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, so they did. At midnight, the Lord struck down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, right? From the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sat on his throne, to the firstborn of the captive, who was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the livestock. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, and all his servants, and all of the Egyptians. There was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where someone was not dead. Then he summoned Moses and Aaron by night, and said, up, go out from among my people, both you and the people of Israel. Go, serve the Lord, as you have said. Take your flocks and your herds, as you have said, and be gone, and bless me also. So finally, he lets the people go. And here's the Exodus, the miracle of the Old Testament. The Egyptians were urgent with the people to send them out of the land in haste, for they said, we shall all be dead. So the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading bowls being bound up in their cloaks on their shoulders. The people of Israel had also done as Moses told them, for they had asked the Egyptians for silver and gold jewelry and for clothing. And the Lord had given the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they let them have what they asked. Thus they plundered the Egyptians. And the people of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 men, on foot, besides women and children. So more than 600,000 men. Oh my goodness. A mixed multitude also went up with them, and very much livestock, both flocks and herds, and they baked unleavened cakes of dough that they had brought out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and cannot wait, nor they prepared any provisions for themselves. The time that the people of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years, and at the end of 430 years, on that very day, all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It was the night of watching by the Lord to bring them out of the land of Egypt. So this night is a night of watching kept to the Lord by all the people of Israel throughout all generations. This has been a long chapter, y'all. We're about to be finished, but it's the most important chapter really in the Old Testament, the early Old Testament. And the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "This is the statute of the Passover. No foreigner shall eat of it, but every slave that is brought for money may eat of it after you have circumcised him. No foreigner or hired worker may eat it. It shall be eaten in one house. You shall not take any of the flesh outside the house, and you shall not break any of its bones. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. If a stranger shall sojourn with you and would keep the Passover to the Lord, let all his males be circumcised. Then he may come near and keep it. He shall be as a native of the land, but no uncircumcised person shall eat of it. There shall be one law for the native and for the stranger who sojourns among you." All the people of Israel did just as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron, and on the very day the Lord brought the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their host. All right. So the people have left Egypt. But the central focus of this chapter today is on the blood that's put on the door, and that the angel passes over. Actually, it doesn't describe it as an angel. That's something that we subscribe it. We don't know what it is, but this destroyer comes through Egypt and destroys and kills all the firstborn males of the area. That's heavy. It's heavy stuff. And so we see that this is a symbol or a reflection of Christ to come. If you do not have Jesus, then you will face judgment forever. You will face judgment. When you die, when you stand before the Lord, he will say, "I never knew you," or "I knew you." And if he knows you because of what Christ did on the cross to free us from slavery to sin and to give us new life forever. So that was Exodus chapter 12. Long one, but good one. And tomorrow we'll be in chapter 13. Let's get it. See you on the next one. Goodbye.